Today, we are going to be reviewing a fan. This is the NewAir 18-inch outdoor misting fan, or maybe I should call it a shower fan, or hurricane. NewAir was very nice and they sent me one of these to review. It came in a nice big box, and when you opened it, it came with some nice instructions, and honestly, it was really easy to put together. There's a shaft piece, there's the base piece, which has a nice weight in it so that it stays on the ground. You also have the head unit, which includes the cord, as well as the hose connection for the water. To put it together, you simply align the post with the 4 holes in the base, you slip the bolts through the hole, and then you put the included nuts and washers on the other side. You hold those with something, I used a bike tool, and then you tighten the other side with a standard Phillips screwdriver. Once you have that in place, you have to unscrew the clamp on the top of the post and then slip the collar down over. That covers up the screws at the bottom. When you unscrew that collar, reach in there and pull out the upper post and slide that up and then relock the collar. The height is a little bit adjustable, but I just put it up at the full height. Then the head unit simply drops into the top tube, and the 2 little pins pop into place and hold it in. The Rainforce has 3 speeds, and there's this neat little pull string. It feels like you're, I don't know, switching on the lights in some old closet. But you pull it once, you get low speed, you pull it again, you get intermediate speed, you pull it again, and you get kind of like hurricane speed. I took a small anemometer that I have and moved it at regular intervals out across the fan to measure the wind speed. As I continued out, I realized that there was one point where the flow stopped. And then as I went further out, it actually changed directions, which meant it had negative velocity. To better visualize this, I plotted all 3 speed settings across the face of the fan. And you can see that all the lines are different, but they do converge at the point where the speed goes 0. Each of my measured speeds correspond to a concentric ring of area around the fan. Using this, you're able to compute the airflow through the fan. At low speed, I estimated the airflow to be 765 cubic feet per minute. For the medium speed, 890 cubic feet per minute. And for high speed, I estimated 960 cubic feet per minute. NewAir claims 2,700 cubic feet per minute, but I believe they're probably testing this in a ducted lab sort of setup. Not what I'm doing here. Still, at only 1,000 cubic feet per minute, all of the air in a 1,000 square foot house could go through the fan in about 10 minutes. The fan can be a little bit noisy, but it's not obnoxious. I measured 70 decibels 10 feet behind it. Energy-wise, the fan is pretty good. It only used 49 watts on high speed. But really, the key feature of this fan is misting, so I figured I better give that a go. It's not misting right because there's a huge leak in the side of the house, and so I'm not getting the right pressure here to mist it right. So I'm gonna have to do this in the driveway. Wow, that is wet. That's really wet. I can't really express to you how wet this is. It's like being in a rainstorm. Maybe I'm too close. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but I was just over there for like half a minute, and I am super, super wet. This thing is like, it moves a ton of water. It's like being in a, I don't know, some sort of crazy thunderstorm. I mean, I'm like 8 feet away and I still see mist blowing past me. So wet, so wet. Let's change the speed. Low isn't any better. In fact, it might almost be a little worse because it's more liquidy. So I really like this fan, but NewAir, you could tone down the water a little bit. I mean, I'm getting soaked here. It's crazy. Let me be honest here. This thing is wet. Like really, really wet. So I was just wrapping up the edit and I realized that I haven't quite been fair to this fan. I keep saying how wet it is, and then I looked in the booklet, which I should have done a couple weeks ago at the beach, and it said, if the mist output is too strong, reduce the water supply by turning the valve handle counterclockwise. Easy solution. So, if you want lots of water, it will give you lots of water. But if you don't want a lot of water, you can adjust it. But overall, the rest of the fan, I love it. I love its solid construction. I love it's an American company. I love how it looks. I love the 3 speeds. I love it pushes a lot of air and it's easy to put together. So overall, a really good fan by NewAir. You guys can check it out in the links below. NewAir has given me a discount code for you guys, so you can check that out down in the description and you'll get a discount on this fan. If you guys are into stuff like this, I'm going to be doing a few more reviews. I have some smart home tech I'm reviewing and some modification videos and ways to integrate smart home tech into your home. So if you're interested in that, be sure to hit the subscribe button as always and the bell notification button, assuming you haven't done those things. And I will see you guys in the next one. That's it.